Hey. Real talk, the very first time you press play with the Sub 4 in your system, your chest is going to flicker that tiny almost smile because you finally hear bass the way it should feel, not just hear it. This is for the kind of person who doesn't just listen, you feel sound. You know when something is missing, even if you can't pinch it with your fingers yet. You've sat through flat bass, thin lows, hollow thumps, and you're quietly done with compromise. You can sense what real impact feels like, and you just know it before anyone explains it to you. Before anything else, take a quick moment to check the current price in stock. Subwoofers this capable with true low-end depth and wireless flexibility don't linger at steady pricing forever, and waiting has a way of turning into later regret when someone else grabs yours first. You knew it was time to add serious bass the moment your movie sounded thin, explosions felt flat, and music lacked weight, especially when your audio was otherwise clean and detailed. You pushed the volume thinking that would help, but it never fixed the missing layer. Deep down you knew your system wasn't full yet. That's the tipping point, the moment you realize you're past settling for good enough. The first night with this in your room feels like someone just unlocked part of the soundtrack you didn't know was hidden. Low end starts below your chest, not above your shoulders. Boom hits with authority, but it's controlled and tight, not sloppy or boomy. Music finally has foundation, dialogues stay clear, and every scene feels not just louder but fuller. You'll catch yourself rewinding clips just to feel the punch again. Movies shift from flat background audio to a living environment. Action cues don't just happen, they arrive. Music tracks open up with layers you never noticed before. Even quiet scenes now have texture instead of emptiness. This isn't about volume, it's about presence. Once you've felt real low-end immersion, anything less starts to feel like you're missing part of the story. If you're hesitating, don't let stock quirks or fleeting price dips be the excuse that turns into later I should have gotten it then. Maybe you're wondering if a subwoofer is worth it if your main speakers are already solid. It absolutely is. Because it doesn't just make sound louder, it fills the space below the frequency range your speakers do well. That's the part you feel more than hear, and it changes how everything sits in the room. Here's something most people don't expect at first: once the low end is real, your whole system breathes. You stop chasing louder and start experiencing deeper. Tracks feel richer. Effects feel intentional. Your system suddenly feels complete. Bass feels deep and defined, explosions hit with authority, music finally has weight, room feels balanced and full, your whole setup sounds intentional, needs space and placement care, true low-end demands good routing, eventually the comparison loop just ends. You stop scanning cheaper options because they all start to feel like steps backward. Every time you picture something weaker, it feels like losing the foundation you already know you want. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and think about months later with regret. If you want sound that finally feels complete, impactful, immersive, powerful, check the price, trust that instinct that knows quality, and bring home the bass that makes your whole system come alive.